we're going to need to get... We're going to need help sauce at some point.
With his life?
He's going to need a wheelchair. Because he can't move.
Oh, that'll be such a great bit.
No, I'm serious.
So am I.
What happened?
He says eventually you're going to need a wheelchair.
I think today.
Oh, Sauce will?
Yes, look at him.
I know.
He can't move.
Yeah, I
Get one of those hover rounds.
Yeah, that's me when I play golf and anybody else's ball goes in the woods and they get out of their carts to go look for it. I just drive over and pretend I'm looking for it.
Do you and Nordo still have your motorcycles?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
seriously,
there.
how do you not blow your back out golfing?
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
I don't know.
I mean, you hurt your neck just sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I think you're doing great.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Really?
No, I'm doing fine.
So for those
My
of us
neck
who
just
watch the halftime show, right? The actual one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't see it on social media afterwards, the Bushes, not the family,
I love their baked beans.
and not their baked beans.
Oh.
Did you see those were actual people? Like they were wearing costumes. Like a lot of the Bushes on the field.
Yeah.
So they could get on and off the field as fast as possible. The Bushes were basically people that were just in Bush costumes, and they ran off. Kind of a funny video watching everybody going, oh, man, there's people in there. And a lot of people on social media are just randomly circling like a Bush going, that's me, right? Because there's no way to prove it that you're not.
Yeah.
It's kind of a funny bit. I hope nobody saw this. 20 minutes ago, Darren Ravel tweeted how much each one got paid. How much do you think each individual person inside of a Bush at halftime of Bad Bunny got paid? I don't want to give you any hints or be more specific than that.
$200.
Because it might tip my hand.
$1,000.
I was going to say maybe $2K.
500.
I must.
I must.
Each individual tree or bush or whatever you want to say they were got paid $18.70 an hour with 70 hours of work because it was 8 days of rehearsal and game day. So they said approximately $1,309 a piece.
Nice.
Sweet.
It's not bad.
No,
Not so
I mean,
bad.
it's 70 hours of work.
Yeah.
And I assume a lot of it's just standing, right?
Yeah.
You got to wait, time it right, know where to run, then you just stand there. Not hard work.
No, I'm sure
70.
it's very uncomfortable to be in the weeds, just standing there waiting for everybody else to get ready.
Like Orange Pop.
Yeah. They're like at the craft services stand, just like a giant weed, just like sipping sodas.
But now think of how many people there were times 1,300 apiece. That's an expensive little forest you built there at halftime. I must.
Hi, guys. You know, it was I was so entertained by the halftime show.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, obviously I don't.
Sure.
I don't understand what they're saying.
Sure.
Or singing, but it was still entertaining. So I'm like, I really love this, but I really wish I should have put like the SAP on the TV.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Does
I
that
would have
work?
I would have enjoyed
I heard it was in
subtitles.
English. Yeah, I saw some people on
no kidding.
Twitter saying the SAP wasn't English.
Yeah, should have thought of that. I didn't think of that. I would have liked to have known.
I only knew 2 songs. I knew Gasolina, or is that the name of it even? I don't even know what the name of it
It's
is.
Daddy
that
Yankee.
Oh, so I
Yeah, I
knew
was gonna
that,
say
and
that
then I
was-
knew the Die with a Smile, the Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars bit that they turned into like a Latin vibe bit. So I knew 2 songs out of the, how many did he play? 10 maybe? Parts of 10?
Yep.
The other 8 I had never heard in my life.
The production was off the
Yeah,
charts.
when he fell through
Off
the
the
roof, that
charts.
was pretty cool.
That was
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
That's
it was
The whole
it was
thing.
nuts.
It's almost like you need to watch it again to see everybody in the background do their thing.
And what's
Right.
his face? Pedro Pascal. He's
Jessica
on the torch.
Alba.
How about that?
Yeah.
Cardi B.
I love Pedro Pascal.
Somebody said Ronald Acuna Jr. was in that
Ronald
group too.
McDonald?
Steve Lombardozzi.
Lombardozzi was one of the trees.
Dusty Mon.
Wasn't
Dusty
Ricky Martin
Mon.
there or something?
Ricky Martin did
was on there, yes.
a song, yeah. And of course, my daughters are like, am I supposed to know who this is? I'm like, not really.
No.
Raising Cane?
Yeah, right. He was there. Todd Graves.
Wow.
Todd Graves is Bush 34. Bush number 34.
One Love.
You guys want the news?
Sure.
I'll give you the news.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
That's right. Brought to you by Chris Hockey in Duluth at the West Theater. Coming up a week from Thursday.
What time will that be?
Probably 7 or 7:30, maybe 8. I don't know. It's an acoustic show. It'll be fun. It might be cool. And object that fell from the sky and crashed into a Georgetown, Delaware home has been identified. The homeowner tells WBOC that he found a hunk of metal Wednesday after it went through the roof and siding and became lodged in the grass outside his house. Holy balls.
My Lord.
At first, he thought it was a piece that came off a jet engine, but no. State police say a man doing work nearby says he was operating a rotary cutter when a blade broke off and went flying. Holy blank.
That's some Final Destination stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Wow.
Yikes.
Probably the inline spec on his rotary girder.
Yeah, I mean,
You're probably right.
well played. Well played.
That's a great line.
Yeah,
That's got to
so
trip you out just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was getting into my car once and like a TV like spotlight fell on the ground like maybe 20 yards from me.
Rosie's not here.
Isn't that
I gotta
ironic?
fall for it.
What do you mean?
Rosie falls for your TV stuff that you pretend is real life.
No, I'm being serious.
Or Truman Show, I guess.
Good pull.
Thank you.
Truman Show, that's right. Temperatures likely going to be rising for much of the nation. Forecasters say there's a good chance the temperatures will start to rise after brutal rounds of snow, ice, and Arctic air hit the U.S. over the past couple of weeks. In some places like the plains, temperatures could reach 20 to 30 degrees above normal for this time of year, and Zach hates it.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wants
did
it to be 15 degrees cooler. I don't know why he
Yeah,
wants
did he?
low
Don't
to
know.
mid 20s, but somehow mid 30s is like ick.
Awful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
wow.
is a little early to have the shanties coming off the ice.
Thank
though.
you very much.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're not going to pull them off yet because isn't there like 80 feet of ice right now because it's been so cold?
And they don't pull the shanties off until May anyway. They gamble.
Yeah.
We lose a couple of great Minnesotans or Americans
Yep.
every year because they don't pull their shanties.
Yeah.
Yep. Pull your shanty,
Yeah,
man.
pull your shanty off.
Ow, don't do that. Don't
pull it
that.
off.
No,
Just pull
no.
it.
Ouch.
Hammer that
I know
shanty.
modern medicine is like way better now, but don't actually pull your shanty off.
No. How about Ryan Carter on Friday? I'm like, hey, where do you go ice fishing? He's like, I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. He's like, you got a secret spot
Yeah, he
or
was
something.
defending his entire lake. He
Yeah.
wouldn't even tell me the lake.
Not even the honey hole. It was the
Nope,
entire
whole
lake.
lake. He's like, I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
He went full tackle Terry on
He
it.
really did.
A horse.
Oh.
A walrus. A bird.
It's interesting.
A badger.
Yeah, I don't care.
A horse is recovering under vet care.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you for your service.
Also with you.
After being found frozen to the ground
No.
in Woodford County over the weekend. That's in Kentucky. Yeah, there he is. He got so frustrated he learned to sing.
Yeah.
Officials with the Anderson County Fire Department there in Kentucky say they got a call requesting mutual aid to help the animal yesterday morning. The horse slipped and fell and was lying on its side after its wet fur had frozen to the surface. The doctor was used to get the horse off the ground and back on its feet. It's going to be fine. Never thought about that horse. He froze to the ground. Ah, poor horsey.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
My horse Artax and I were once going through these swamps of
Rosie's out
sadness.
here.
I remember
and,
that,
And then it started
Yeah,
to
Sauce's
sink in the
house.
mud.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago. I lived in the swamp of sadness.
That was your
No, no one's going to fall for Never Ending Story. That's Rosie.
No, that's my horse Artax was in the swamps of sadness, and I wouldn't say froze, but it's basically drowned in mud.
That's one of the more sad scenes in a movie.
Oh yeah,
Terrible.
terrible. So
That's
watch it with young
traumatizing.
daughters.
Traumatizing.
Both of my girls when they were about 6 or so when we showed it to them.
No.
That was almost a turn off moment. Like,
Yes.
let's turn this movie off. I can't watch this. And you know, I'm not a big spoiler guy, but then you basically have to tell your 6-year-old daughter, like, the horse is alive at the end. It'll come back. Just wait.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Spoiler.
Yeah. He's back at the end.
Didn't Hawk love Never Ending Story Part 2?
Which is the worst movie of all
I
time.
don't know why you guys said that. You got to watch it again.
If it's not a 0
You
on
must have
Rotten
been in a
Tomatoes,
bad
it
mood
should
that
be.
day.
It's about the worst movie ever
You
made.
must have been in a bad mood that day.
Oh,
It's
God.
a great film.
It's 14%.
That's so generous.
Yeah.
Ugh. Am I the only one that's seen it? The second one?
I've never seen it.
Oh,
I've never seen it
I've
either.
barely even seen the first one.
Oh, the first one's.
I didn't even know there was one
All-timer,
until I started
man.
doing this radio.
I was happy
Yeah.
that you actually did the spoiler alert. Now I don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
Right. Look, you know, right after the horse drowns, that's when Atreyu gets to Morla the Ancient One, and
We don't care.
we've been hitting this button on the show for decades.
We don't even care.
That
Old ass turtle.
weird. That movie's weird.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I do remember watching it in school.
It's weird.
And I was just like, what is this show? I can't even get into it. I'd rather just play Heads Up 7 Up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Heads Up, 7 Up. Great game.
That was a great game, yeah.
Sauce, that must have been a nightmare for
I
you.
don't think I can do it now.
How many times can I put this thing down and lift it back up?
He was always playing Earthquake Milkshake.
What does that mean?
His desk retired after Heads Up 7 Up.
Sauce, you do one. There was Heads Up, 7 Up. There was Earthquake Milkshake.
What's Earthquake?
You do one.
Head down, we all frown.
You don't get it.
No.
You ever got it?
I'm not smart.
He doesn't remember the first time he got it.
That's true. He doesn't.
What?
Yeah, he doesn't.
You don't remember?
No, it doesn't remember.
It was hard to watch.
Doesn't even know who it was with. Think about that.
That can't be.
You were so grossed out by yourself that you forgot about it?
Let me turn my chair so I can see you.
That's an odd story to not remember your first.
She remembers it. She calls it Earthquake Milkshake.
Encore.
That'll be the end of the news. They wasn't going to break on that.
Hey, serious news. I know you guys saw it over the weekend. How about the lead singer of Three Doors Down dying of cancer?
47 years
Man.
old.
Devastating.
Sucks.
I saw that post from, was it last summer? When did he posted a video basically saying that he got diagnosed with stage 4 and it's not looking good.
Yep.
That video is hard to watch because I didn't know that he was dealing with that until I saw that he died over the weekend. Then a lot of those videos kind of went viral in reverse, going like, well, yeah, he said this months ago. I'm like, oof, didn't know that.
Well,
so
you know
sorry
what?
to hear that.
Since we went there, there's no better time for me to do this than now, I guess. Not that there's ever a good time. But, man, we had to put our dog Sunny down yesterday.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
dude.
And it was obviously so hard. But I want to say, and I won't say her name, but the lady who came to help us with that, what a wonderful thing. I mean, what a tough thing to do.
Hard
You know?
spot.
You did in-home?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Sonny was a good doggy. So,
Yeah,
but,
I'm
man,
sorry. I'm sorry.
Damn, dude, didn't know that.
Yeah. That's a tough thing, right?
How old?
It's horrible.
12 years old. And we had her, we got her when Suzanne moved in with us. We got her, she's 9 years ago or something like that. And they saved each other. She was a good girl.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Sauce.
Yeah.
You'll do sports when we come back.
Yeah.
You can talk about football. Ben and Musk can say things football related.
Yeah, give me something to look forward to. It's football season again soon.
2 weeks from today, the combine.
Did I mention that my horse, Artex, died in the swamps
You
of
did
sadness?
mention that, yeah. Yeah, you sure did. Yeah.
Sauce is next on The Fan.
The Fan. KFAN.
I ate eggs yesterday, by the way. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
I know, I'm sorry. Apologies. I needed the protein. And
No.
How often do you eat eggs?
not very often. And
Really?
every time I do, I remember why I can't. I smell like a porta-john.
No.
It's the whole dairy thing for you, right?
Dairy and eggs both do it to me, and I don't know why. And I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry.
That sucks, man.
I know, because I love the eggs. I love
Sorry, man.
omelets. There's
Sure.
nothing I like more than an omelet.
Yeah.
That's not true. But I do like omelets.
Is it okay if you have, like, if you're making pancakes
Yeah.
and you have egg in there?
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah.
Then you're not as farty?
I'm usually not as farty then.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. You know what else happens?
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around,
Give
your
me help.
TimberTech deck building contractor.
Thank you. Give
The
me help.
Seahawks won Super Bowl 60 by crushing the Pats 29-13. Kenneth Walker was your MVP with 161 total yards. The defense of the Seahawks was outstanding. They had 6 sacks and 2 interceptions. One was returned for a touchdown. Sam Darnold, 19 of 38. He had 202 yards and a touchdown. Yes. The Pats punted on every single first half possession except when they kneeled it at the end of the half.
Yeah. 51 yards total in the first half for
hideous.
the Patriots. It was a bad game. the first half. Actually, really the first 3 quarters. Not a good game.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did Myers not get the MVP?
Rick Myers?
Well,
Myers.
I think the best way to put it is like without Kenneth Walker, he's not even in a position to kick those field goals. Like I feel kind of like the same way. Like he needs to get some sort of shine. I mean, it's he like set a record for the Super Bowl, and they obviously would have like all the points came from the kicker. Right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's a pretty important guy. But Kenneth Walker was a beast.
Ben, I want to start with you.
Oh boy.
The Seattle Seahawks won their second Super Bowl championship in franchise history, making them what number team to get to at least 2 Super Bowl wins?
Oh,
how many Super Bowl, how many teams, how many franchises have at least 2 Super Bowl wins? You guys can work together if you want.
I don't know why. I want to say like 12.
Yeah, because it's easier to think about all the ones that
Cowboys,
didn't get a Super Bowl.
Packers,
Niners,
Steelers,
Patriots,
Chiefs.
Eagles.
Broncos.
Yep.
Did the Rams? They have 2, right?
Yeah, Rams.
That's
Rams.
9.
Well, yeah, they're Kurt Warner. Even the
Giants.
Eagles. Just go back to the.
The Giants have 2.
That's 10.
The
Saints.
Bucks.
Bears. The
Saints have just
Bears.
The Bucks have
Bucks.
2.
We already say the Rams.
The
right?
Bears
You did
have
say the
2.
Rams?
The Bears only have one.
One.
Oh no,
Just
yeah, they
85.
lost.
5, yeah.
What about the Colts didn't win 2.
And the Saints
we
only
say
have the one,
Did
right?
we say Denver?
Yeah, we said Denver.
Packers.
We
I
said
think we
that.
said Packers.
Okay. Going down the seaboard.
We said
there.
Saints, right?
The what?
Chargers, no.
The Ravens. The Ravens have 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Raiders only have one with Madden. Is that right?
There were a lot of teams mentioned, but Niners, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That was from
Yeah, that was, yeah.
13.
Arizona, no. Yeah, well, I don't care.
Yeah.
13.
What's your final guess? Take a shot, Ben.
Would you say 13?
13?
That's kind of our count? Yeah.
The Patriots have 6, Steelers have 6, Niners have 5, Cowboys have 5, Chiefs have 4, Packers have 4, Giants have 4, Broncos have 3, Raiders have 3, Washington, the 2 teams combined have 3, Eagles have 2, Rams have 2, Dolphins have 2, Seahawks have 2, Colts have 2, Bucks have 2, and Ravens have 2. That's 17.
17.
Wow.
Wow, there you go.
17
Wow,
teams.
we were way off.
Did you
have
not
at
mention
least
the
2.
Vikings?
The Vikings have
too soon.
0.
How dare you?
The Jags have 0. Texans, Lions, Browns, Titans, Cardinals, Chargers, Panthers, Falcons, Bengals, Vikings, Bills. Yikes.
Yeah.
So it's like
We'll
pretty
get
much like
there.
everybody has 2, and then a bunch of people have 0. And
Yeah, it's
only a
true.
few
Yeah.
have 1.
3 teams have 1. That's the Bears, Saints, and the Jets.
Yeah.
Everybody
Saints.
else is 2 or 0. 2
God, I
plus or
forgot
0.
the Jets won one.
Crazy.
Name.
Saints cheap.
Yeah, name it.
Yeah, Namath back in the day.
Yep.
The guarantee, right?
Yep.
I'll try this one. 4 teams are undefeated in the Super Bowl because they've either got there once or twice, and they have not lost.
Well, the ones that we just mentioned that had one.
It's got to be. The Ravens have only been to 2 and 1, too.
Correct. The Ravens are 2-0. That's
What
1.
about the Giants?
Are the Pack undefeated in the Super Bowl?
4-1.
It's got to be Washington.
Nope.
Really?
You guys are on the right track with the ones.
Well, you just mentioned the ones. It's the Saints.
The Saints
The
are
Jets.
1-0, and the Jets are 1-0. So it's Ravens, Saints, Jets, and there's one other that is 2-0.
Buccaneers.
Nailed it.
Well done, Hogs Daddy.
Ooh.
2002 and 2020. Man, I know. Look at that. We're looking at.
I mean,
looking at
what
Italy, the
happened? You
mountains
guys-
of Italy. It's just
Oh, it's
freaking
gorgeous,
beautiful.
man.
Man, that's awesome. They're doing a wide shot over the
stunning.
top of the
Yeah,
skiing.
that is cool.
And Corey, I'm with you with the drones. Oh my God.
The drones are killing it.
Yeah, the
they're
drones
awesome.
are sweet.
I sat and spent like 45 minutes watching the luge yesterday. I don't even know anything about the luge.
And your TV wasn't even on.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. You know, the one that I can't wait for is the 2-man luge.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Let's go.
But how do you figure out who's going to be on top and who's on bottom? Is that a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing?
Just
or
read
is
the
it-
message board.
Who's
Yeah.
injected what?
Oh, The NFL Combine starts 2 weeks from today.
Nobody cares.
I care.
Yeah,
man.
we care.
I care, man. I
That'll
care.
be fun. The Timberwolves, Maxo, have lost 2 straight to 2 awful teams after they lost 115-96 to the Clippers, who traded 2 of their best players around the trade deadline. Your Wolves play the Hawks tonight at 7
Who else did they trade
p.m.
besides Harden?
Their center, Zubats or whatever that guy's name
Yeah.
is.
I love his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kawhi dropped like 41 yesterday, had like 8 rebounds, something like that. They've been having a problem guarding these kind of forward, I mean, obviously Kawhi Leonard's one of the best players in the NBA, but the Sadiq Bey dropped 30-something and Zion Williamson went off the night before that. And Rudy Gobert called the team out and said, Finchie needs to start holding these people accountable. Just to paraphrase, he basically said nobody's holding players accountable. People are not giving 100% effort, and if they're not giving 100% effort, they need to get pulled out of the game. And that was a lot of people had a lot of opinions about that.
You said, how do you say it?
I just said it.
But what's
Isn't it Zubats?
Who's Zubats?
The center.
She's an actress.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought you were correcting me. Thank God.
no, just doing the bit.
She's an actress.
Yeah, I was at the game on Friday. Few of those guys had.
Where'd you sit?
Sat close to the game. It's available to everybody.
How close?
My feet were on the
Court?
court.
Oh, good.
Thanks to my friend.
Courtside seats.
Yeah, they're available to everybody.
His feet were on the court and his head was the first 3 rows.
Well, I couldn't really move, so the guy, Charlie's buddy, Brandon, who was sitting next to me, would tell me like updated scores because I couldn't look up at the scoreboard.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a
Because of your
disaster.
neck fusion?
Yeah, my neck fusion. But yeah, there were a few guys that they wanted nothing to do with playing defense. Half of them looked real bored playing on Friday.
That's just kind of how they've been lately, man. That's kind of been the signature of this team. It's been more than once, more than twice. It's kind of part of their DNA. They kind of are lackadaisical through 3 quarters and then try to turn it on in the 4th quarter. Or it was actually the exact opposite in that Pelicans game, Saucy, is they were great for 3 quarters and then blew it in the 4th quarter. So that's just part of who this team is now, and they're going to try to flip the switch when it gets to the playoffs. But the way that they've been playing, I just don't know if it's going to work.
Who the hell is Io DeSunmo?
She's an actress.
Got it.
Can I just say how bizarre it is to feel like a lot of this stuff from the public's point of view is just like generally accepted. So a couple weeks ago, Ant was talking about how he's like, yeah, I admit it. When it's like not a huge game, I just don't play a lot of great defense. I got to figure out a way to basically in a nutshell and I'm paraphrasing, I got to find a way to care, right? And we're all like, oh, well, boy, that Ant is so honest.
That sounds like
that's great.
Every day.
I spend money on tickets for this.
Yeah, and then Gobert's calling basically the coaching staff out because saying that Finchie and his crew don't hold anybody accountable, and we're all kind of like, ho hum, that's just the way the NBA is. Can you imagine if Justin Jefferson or any one of these guys were calling out KOC for not keeping guys accountable? Oh yeah, these guys show up late all the time. There's no accountability. These guys give half-ass effort in games. Nobody calls anybody out. No accountability. We would be having a field day with the coaching staff, ripping them apart, saying how can you do this? This is a professional football team. One of your stars is talking about how he just can't find the motivation to play defense against these lesser teams. What?
Yeah, and I hate to be that guy, but how much money they're making? You're making how much money in the NBA, and you're just I just take some games off.
Yeah, if Jonathan
I'll wait till the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're playing the bottom of the league, and this left tackle's terrible. So I don't know. I just don't want to get hurt. Oh wow, how is that accepted? Is anybody going to hold this team accountable from a media standpoint? Or
Sauce, did you boo? You were sitting there courtside.
No, I did not boo.
Why?
Because I didn't boo. I was eating jelly beans.
Yeah.
And Mike and I, which are outstanding.
Yeah.
Ben's right.
Am I totally off the rails here?
No,
we were talking about
right,
trying to trade for Giannis and all this other stuff. Yeah, but it sounds like you got some fundamental things to fix in that locker room before you start. You just feel all we got to do is just add one of the best players in the league. Yeah, but that's not fixing the problem here.
No, you're right.
Can I ask you guys? I don't know because I don't know anything about basketball. Is that like endemic of the? Is that the right word of the entire league?
No.
What's the word?
No.
Endemic.
Emblematic.
Emblematic. That's
Emblematic.
the word.
No,
Emblematic
the
of the rest of the
Wolves,
league.
though, as Maxo and I.
Good teams sometimes don't show up to the playoffs though. They don't want to waste their time.
But you hear that all the time. I mean, this has been the storyline for so long, across the league, where it's like, oh yeah, they take games off and they sit players, and then when we get to the
you just wait.
playoffs.
Well, but that's the thing with the Wolves, though. They don't sit. Ant plays like every game. They play every game. But as Maxo has said, there were years ago when Houston was one of the worst teams in the league, and the Wolves would just not show up, and they would get run off the court by a awful Houston Rockets team. That team on Friday, that Pelicans team is terrible.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst teams in the NBA. And after halftime, they just put it in neutral, man. And they were like, well, we'll just cruise to victory. Nope. And they're bad. When they play a team that isn't any good, they just think they can roll the ball out and win. And the past 2 games have kicked them right in the face.
And that's just kind of that's just kind of been what the Wolves have been doing for a couple of years now. We've been talking about this storyline for a while. It's just being like that they play down to the lesser teams, and then they are one of the only 2 teams in the NBA that have beaten the Oklahoma City Thunder, the best team in the NBA, by a wide margin multiple times. So they get up for the big games. They just can't find their gear, I guess, in some of these games that against lesser teams. But it really does matter. I don't think there's been less than a 5th seed that has won the NBA title in the last, I don't know, handful of years. It matters. It always, like, the seeding matters. It's mostly 1s and 2s and 3s that get to the NBA finals. I think the Nuggets or somebody won it one year when they were a 5th seed, but it does matter. So you have to find a way to win these games in the regular season. And I know a lot of people from, I think a casual fan's point of view is being like, well, because we're always having these storylines with the Wolves, it's not emblematic of the league. And comparing it to football is kind of apples and oranges because it's 82 games. I mean, like, we don't get on baseball players if they don't play 150 something games. It's a long season. They don't have to. I mean, every single game it's night in and night out. But it's like the problem with the Wolves is that this has been a continuous problem, not just for this year, but for multiple years. So then you start to question what's going on in the locker room and possibly coaching.
Don't you guys love watching the skiers, like, in their head doing the course?
Yeah,
visualizing it before they go down the
their hands. It's like they look like
it looks like they're doing the robot dance, right? Exactly. Trying to visualize each turn. It's kind of nuts, but if it works, it works.
Yeah. Watching Lindsey Vonn do that the other day, I was like, is somebody controlling her with strings?
Yeah, like a marionette.
That might have helped.
Oh,
man, too soon.
The Gopher men's basketball team lost 67-62 to Maryland, who was 1-10 in the Big Ten before yesterday.
I don't understand this team at all.
Yeah, that's a bad loss.
We're like a Kingslayer, right? We can take down top 25 teams, but then we get boat raced by, like, the bottom of the Big Ten.
Yep, and they are.
I don't get
Maryland.
Strange.
They have 7 regular season games left. They battle Washington on Saturday. Lindsey Vonn's Olympics are over after she crashed yesterday and broke her leg.
Yikes.
And the women's hockey team plays today at 1:40 against Switzerland, and the men's hockey team plays Thursday.
Everything that Parker or Taylor has posted on social looks spectacular.
Yeah,
Italy looks awesome.
Italy
fun.
is sweet, yeah.
Man. We should have gone to Vegas to cover the Olympics.
Yeah. We should go. I miss Vegas.
It'd be fun. I'm sorry, I took a bite of a protein bar, but I got to remember this. Next year if we do the Charts Challenge.
Which we should.
That might be cool.
So, you mean me? You don't mean anyone else. You just mean me.
We should, the loser should have to get one of those speed skater outfits that they wear and wear it the whole day.
Yeah.
In Vegas?
Everywhere they go.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
You
Could be Vegas, I'd be fine.
Boy, if I wore that.
You can stuff it, but you have to wear it the whole day. Do you like it?
Sure.
And you have to wear roller skates.
Like Terry?
Wonder how fast casino security would ask you to leave if you rollerbladed through in a speed skater's
pretty
outfit.
Quickly.
And you had to make skating sound effects.
The sauce went by, they'd be like, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, they would. I'd look like that picture on the back of Hog's computer.
I wish it did.
Is that Bonnie Blair over there?
She's an actress.
Is that Dolly Blair?
That's
Vikings news in a second.
everybody be cool.
Hey, speaking of Vikings news, this isn't Vikings news, but it's not worth bringing up next segment. But the Matthew McConaughey, Bradley Cooper.
I'm sorry, but that guy's A-word is huge.
Was that?
Yeah, that guy was cheeked up for no reason.
Yeah, that guy is double cheeked.
Was it Uber Eats? Was that Uber Eats though? It doesn't matter. Like,
It's Uber Eats, yeah.
And they were, they're doing the bit like football doesn't
they
sell
mentioned
food.
CJ Ham?
And they said CJ Ham. How about our guy getting national Cooper and McConaughey cred?
The skier guy had some hams in his outfit.
Is that Cardi Ski?
Party ski.
Those are huge slabs.
Is it padding? Do you have ass padding?
Maybe he does.
Well, I mean, you got to have huge lower body to be able to do that, though.
I think he's got a dump truck, though.
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah, he
it,
does.
It's au natural.
My God, dude.
Yeah, the Swiss can bring it.
Your mic's on.
Vikings news in a second.
This guy's wearing a Kiss outfit as he's skiing down the hill. Wow. How do they do this stuff, man? Oh, way to go. Oh, man, he missed a stick. I love the Olympics.
Me too. That's the best part of it. Is
Yeah.
I couldn't even ski.
Oh,
like,
no
I
way.
couldn't even walk in skis. And then you just go, oh, this guy bleeped it up.
We were talking about that
What
in
an
here.
idiot.
How many different Olympic games that you're like, I would never care about a luge. Normally,
I would never care about that sport, but I love watching it right now.
Oh, it's the best.
I was locked in on Big Air over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome.
Skateboards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
pretty
awesome.
I just, that downhill where they're going 90-some miles an hour, you're like, how in the sweet hell?
I don't know.
I mean, I definitely am screaming if I'm going half that fast on a sled. I'm screaming.
And as you saw with Lindsey Vonn, right? One little edge. If you catch one edge and you lose your balance or lose control for a second, you're going so fast, you're just, you're gone.
It's over.
What about
It's
the
over.
lady who won the gold medal and like the whole way down they were like, she's completely out of control.
Breezy Johnson.
Right. And she was, but you know what they say in racing, loose is fast, right? And she was just out of her mind.
Breezy's an epic name. I liked Snoop Dogg dropping her name like on the pregame yesterday. Snoop's all over Breezy Johnson. But one of the all-time great sports names of all time was Peekaboo Street. Skiers have cool names sometimes. I don't know what Breezy's real. That can't be your birth name, is it? Somebody look it up.
No, I doubt it.
How cool would it be if it is? If it is Breezy.
I think that dude just missed a
It's
step.
hard to beat Peekaboo.
See, that's the thing. We're watching this slalom, and like there are like little gates that I feel like they're missing, but I don't think they are. So I don't know what the other
huge
random
penalty
gates
if you
are.
miss. Yeah, you can't miss a
I
gate.
thought so, but it looked like he missed one.
Yeah,
Brianna.
That's her real name?
Yeah,
Okay.
Breezy makes sense then.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the angle that makes it look like they're missing.
But again, look at this freaking drone coverage, man. The drones are awesome. Right behind him.
Wait,
There's so
Max,
many-
were you talking
Way
about
to go,
somebody
moron.
else?
You
Because
wasted your
Peekaboo
life.
Street is her actual name.
No, I was talking about I was Breezy. talking about
Breezy.
Breezy.
Talking about
Oh, I
Breezy
thought you said
Johnson,
Peekaboo
yeah.
Street. Okay, I looked her up too.
And it's like anything
Come
else.
on, no, somebody mentioned that.
How do they practice this stuff? Some of these, I mean, like when you were watching
They
the
put
big
the skis on,
jumps
go
and stuff
down
like that,
hills?
snowboarders
They
and that. Were they? No, but I mean,
The Wii.
Oh, I think they actually like. I think they do like the foam pit things.
they have
Like,
to.
yeah. When they're not on mountain,
Right.
I
How
think that
much
they
fun
are.
would that be?
Yeah.
Right? To be able to jump into the foam pit?
Oh
yeah,
no!
that'd
But
be-
at 53, trying to get out of the foam pit, that would be the worst. I would be like,
Well, listen to Sauce trying to get out of bed. He called himself a cripple earlier. You're getting emails.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
My God, you about 4 times you did.
Well, I'm sorry.
Amazing hot dogs.
That's Sauce's great reset.
It is, I know. Yeah.
But now the goal should be to catch him so off guard with it that he literally breaks his neck. Because it's hanging on by a thread.
Oh, Corey, that's been my goal.
Well, then I couldn't come in here.
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
He's on to me.
Amazing.
Anyway, here we go.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Your truck accessories pro.
By the way, we were watching slope style skiing earlier, and the gal fell on the very first trick,
I
right?
felt so bad for her.
Yeah, I mean, Olympic dream immediately dead, right? And Sauce just goes, think of how much money her dad wasted on lessons.
Oh my God!
No, I didn't say that.
No, yeah, he said the trip over.
Yeah, and then he flew all the way over, and he's like, thanks for wasting all my cash.
He's like, I blew my savings on a plane ticket to come support you.
And you were immediately out.
Yeah. Well,
Like, she hadn't even got up back on her skis, and you're already destroying her entire life. What a waste of a life.
I didn't say that. She's an Olympian. I'm not.
No, you're definitely not. No. Heartbreaker, though. Yeah, that gal, first trick, just bit it. Didn't even give herself a chance. That sucked. Hard to watch.
So you only get one opportunity, though?
No, you get 3 runs, but I think that was the 3rd run, so that was her last chance
that was her last
to do something.
I bet
And it was
she's in
immediately over.
Other disciplines, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
let's hope that she has like one of those redemption stories.
Maybe she
'cause
does
that's-
big air
that's
or something.
brutal.
Yeah.
What's the percentage of these athletes that actually have a regular job? You know what I mean? They can't be just like, all I do is bobsled. I just constantly bobsled. It's just bobsled. I'm a professional bobsledder.
I bet you.
Knobs.
I bet you this is their full-time job because you got to remember, like they're doing international circuits too to get ready for all this stuff. It's not like they just do a bunch of events here in the States and then they go over and do the Olympics. Like they're all over Europe and going everywhere. Like they have all these. It's like track and field. Like you can watch high-end track and field right now, and we're still 2 years away from the Olympics.
And I bet some of them actually pay money. You know what I mean? Like, and the Olympics obviously don't. So I bet some of the events are for cash. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, if you win.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet you could.
Yeah. So I bet in some ways, those are probably more important. Like to your bottom line, obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, I know it's Vikings news, and I got things I want to talk to you about. If I don't do this now, I'm going to forget. Corey, I turned on Reno 911 just yesterday because I needed to stop being sad for a minute.
So good.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten that Pee Wee Herman is in an episode earlier.
Not just the movie?
Yeah, not just where he's he is a neighborhood watch guy, and he keeps beating him to the scene of the crime, and it takes him forever to figure out he's the one doing the crimes.
It's an interesting description.
Love
it there.
Beating.
Love it.
How does he keep beating us? He's so good. What is he doing? And they find out later that he's the one actually doing the heists. Anyway,
So
there you
good.
go.
Where'd you watch that on? Who has it?
There's a channel that is nothing but Reno 911 on.
Is it like a free streaming app? One of those bits?
Tubi.
Pluto, I think.
It might be Pluto that I use, yeah, but it's nothing but Reno over and over and over.
I
and
gotta
over
find
and over.
that.
So
Yeah,
good.
dude, it's the best because anytime I'm feeling sad, which is like 20% of the time, I just turn on Reno 911. It's good.
That show's genius.
Thank you.
It is, man.
No, you're right. I said thank you. What did you want me to say?
Yeah.
De nada.
In the spirit of Bad Bunny.
What are you doing?
De nada.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, porque también sábado noche.
Yeah, that.
Talk about it.
Okay.
So what is this here? What is this here?
Sure.
SI.com. Will Raggets. Mm-hmm. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. I
Raggets.
didn't want to say it wrong. Has the percent chance each free agent comes back to the Vikings. Agree or disagree?
good
You ready?
bit.
Ooh, okay, I like this.
Harrison Smith, he says 20%.
Oh, well, now that B-Flow's back,
Right.
I mean, I don't see him playing the full season, but at some point in time, I could see him back.
I still love that angle after what Kendricks did.
Yeah.
That's a good bit. Eric Wilson, he says 70%.
Yes.
Boy, I'd love to see him back. Man, was he a
Oh,
surprise.
my gosh.
this
I
year.
mean, he was like one of the best linebackers in the league last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, it should
So,
be like 90%.
Yeah, I was going to say it should be a little higher than that.
Or somebody will pay him a ton, though. There is that.
True.
Jalen Naylor, 30%.
Naylor. Yeah.
As long as they don't move Addison.
Yeah, I was going to say the Addison domino is the one that's, I think, has got to fall a little bit, or at least get some clarity on. Maybe not
Give me
fall, but-
an estimated number, though. How much money a year would you give Naylor? Because you're going to have to pay him.
Yeah, you're going to have
do
to
you give
pay
him?
him.
$20,000.
I don't know.
That's not going to get it done.
I don't.
Per game?
That's
Yeah,
how much the bobsledders
I would
make.
have to study the comps on that. I'm not going to throw out a number, but I mean, you're going to have to pay him. I don't think you're going to have to pay him a ton. I don't think, unless you guys see otherwise. But I think that he's earned himself another contract. I just don't think it's going to be I mean, it's certainly not going to be like a high-end contract.
Yeah, that's interesting because I think GMs are more likely to draft a young receiver than pay somebody.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. I hear what you're saying.
But again, I think they need some clarity on what they're going to do with Addison. So we'll see.
Carson Wentz, 5%. I didn't even think. Is he going to be healthy?
Oh, he should.
Yeah, he should be healthy.
Yeah.
He should be healthy.
It looked like his arm was no longer attached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say 0.
Really, 0?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I would put it less than 5%. I mean, the whole messaging after the season is like, we're bringing in a veteran, not like, hey, we're going to bring back a veteran. It's like, we're bringing in a veteran. Sure. And I'm like, well, it doesn't seem like Carson's really going to be the guy that they're looking to bring in again.
So from that messaging, you're figuring that JJ will not be the starter then coming up this.
No, I just believe that they are truly going to open up the competition.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, we're bringing in this vet. May the best guy win. We need a guy that can prove, that he can lead this organization and not just like de facto, like, here's your job because we drafted you.
Yeah, but Carson, in a full year in this thing, he looked pretty good.
No.
At times.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
you're
think he looked
literally September sofa time, and all of a sudden they're going, hey, come on in.
Well,
join us here.
Again, to your point about not having a lot of options, he certainly should be in the mix.
Yeah.
It just doesn't sound like maybe he's in the mix right now.
Gotcha.
Got it. Ryan Wright and Andrew DePaula, 80% each.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both have definitely earned this. The thing is, like, there's no reason to get rid of them. Like, DePaula's a perennial All-Pro, basically, and Ryan Wright is coming off one of his best seasons.
Yeah, it feels like that should be higher than 80% again on those two.
Ty Chandler, 15%.
Yeah, that's probably a good number. I think it might be lower than that, but
Jeff Okuda, 25%.
25, that seems high.
I forgot he was on that team.
He only played in 6 games for the Vikings last year due to injury. What was the injury?
Was it a concussion?
Was it a concussion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think multiple concussions.
Yeah.
That one is, obviously we're going to have to make decisions on free agency before we get to the draft, but, we all need depth there. I could see him coming back it's going to be a very team-friendly deal. The thing is, like, he may not have a lot of other options. So Jeff has not put himself in a position to have leverage.
Right.
So we could just say, like, here's a minimum offer. Take it or leave it.
What about Fabian Moreau? It says 35% for him.
I think he's in the same situation.
Yeah.
I think we need to stack our roster with a lot of corners and defensive backs and just, again, open the competition and see who the best outside corner is. Because we need to find an outside corner so Murph can play more of the inside slot position where he's more comfortable.
There you go.
Yeah.
Vikings, free agents.
Wow. They're going to have to shed about $80 million in cap space because they're 40 under it and they're going to need money to.
You mean over it?
Over it, yeah.
Doesn't matter. The cap is a myth. You can sign whoever you want to, whatever you want.
They're going to need. Some
I don't
cash.
think it's going to be a big issue. I don't think that is an important issue, but I think some of the cuts that have to be made are very easy cuts to make, and probably necessary cuts to make. So,
Well, you know what? Now that you brought it up earlier in the show, and I forgot to ask you about it, a percent chance Derek Carr is a member of the Vikings, in your opinion?
Well, again, I think it's going to have to come down to a serious sit down and a true workout. They're going to have to get all of his medicals and make sure that everything is what the shoulder is, 100%. And then they're going to have to see him throw. Like not just for the Vikings, the whole league is going to have to see this guy throw. And so he's going to have his own sort of mini combine and mini workouts to see, like, how far can you launch the football and how healthy are you? I think there's no doubt that he has skill, and there's no doubt that people will gravitate towards him. Like, I think he can be the leader that you're looking for. It's just, you got to be healthy.
Am I nuts? I'd rather have Cousins if it's between those two.
I would too.
I think I would too. Sure, yeah.
I would too. But the thing is, like, Kirk's been known through his whole career to not give breaks financially. So even though he's a free agent, he obviously knows his worth. And if he's not going to give some sort of friendly deal, then I don't think that
sense.
it doesn't make sense.
So we're down to Cousins, Carr, or Carson.
Or Kyler.
I'm not Kyler. I would put at the very bottom of the list. I'd put that at like less than 5%.
Hey, can I have one more question about that real quick? If Cousins comes here, is there zero chance that J.J. McCarthy's your starting quarterback?
I don't think it's zero, but I definitely think he's going to I mean, if it was a true open competition and McCarthy legitimately beats out Kirk Cousins,
right?
Well, then
he's
great.
then
it's like he's proven that he can be a high end quarterback. But I think that you bring in a skillful passer like Kirk Cousins, I just don't see McCarthy beating him out in a real competition.
Thank you for your honesty.
No, we do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. More with Leber and Muss after this on the Power Trim Morning Show on the Fan.